Hello everyone, today in this video we're just going to be going over my main speed cubes and what cubes maybe you should get. So I'm going to start off with a 2x2. I use two different 2x2s. I will generally, this is a Goscon 2x2 and I don't know, I'll use this if I'm feeling a bit more accurate because the corner cutting is not that impressive at all on this cube. That's about max. Not even there, so pushing wise it's not as bad, it's smooth. I know I probably will never need to cut that much, but it's not enjoyable to use. This here is a V-Cube 2. I don't mind this cube. Corner cutting's a lot better, but reverse corner cutting is not great, and as you can see, when you do reverse cut it tends to like kind of form that circle shape you see on, say, the Width 2 and the DaYan 2x2, so and just generally it wears through the corners of your stickers, so that's a shame. That only happens when reverse cutting. It's kind of this hollow section down here, it kind of slides over the other piece when reverse cutting, so it's an alright cube, not worth the money, just go with a Width 2. Next is 3x3, and I have a lot of 3x3s. This one here is a Guhong version 2. I don't mind this. I probably need to clean it out because it's gotten a bit rough, so I don't know what's wrong with this, but this I'll use if I'm feeling quite loose and just generally I don't know, not flowing, but just I'll use the ZhanChi if I'm feeling more solid, and this if just I'm loose and I don't really care. So it's decent. I won't say it's an improvement on the Guhong version 1 because they actually feel completely different, so it's down to preference. Next up, this cube I use for warming up. This is a Guhong version 1. Like I said, I use it for warming up. Sometimes I use it as my main, but generally just if I want, I'll warm up with this and then I'll switch over to either the Guhong version 2 or the ZhanChi. But I highly recommend Guhong version 1. Guhong version 2, not so much. It's worth getting, but I do prefer the Guhong version 1, I'll be honest. Next up is these three. These are all ZhanChis. This one here is a 55mm ZhanChi. I don't know. I do quite like it. I never made it my main. I think it was because I took the torpedoes out of the cube compared to, I'll show you on the white one. I took the torpedoes out, so you can see the difference there, and the cube is now popping, and I didn't do a very good job at setting the tension, so I should probably play around because I do quite like the size of this cube. I just never got around to making it my main. This white plastic, or it doesn't look white plastic like, compared to this ghost hand. Maybe it's an original color plastic or whatever, but this one's a lot smoother than my black one. The black one kind of, you need to really get warmed up with it, and the cube needs to be warmed up, if that makes sense. But this one's just smooth out of the box. I don't know if it's tensions or what, but I'll use this the odd time. I don't know. I prefer solving on black cubes, to be honest, but So these are fails. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad, but yeah. Yeah, I'll just use this if or what I'll do is I'll generally use this as my cube that I'll like bring to somewhere like town with me, just something that I don't mind people messing around with, like damaging the stickers or whatever, but at the same time something that I can impress people with. So good cube anyway. And then this is a black plastic ZhanChi 57mm. This is probably my absolute main. I do change my mains quite often, but overall I'd say this is probably my main. Just I like the feeling of this one compared to Guhong version 2. It just feels a lot better. Yeah, I quite like this. It flows for me. It can pop, but I'm learning to control it, and it's popping less. So I do quite like this. This is probably my main. I have stickers on the way for this, so I'll be getting rid of these old CubeSmith stickers soon. So, but yes, I highly recommend the ZhanChi if you can find it. They're starting to become harder to find apparently. But anyway, moving on to 4x4. This here is a Shengshou 4x4 that a version 5 Shengshou 4x4, sorry, that I have done the Consta mod to. Not the Florian mod, just the Consta mod. And this I haven't been using a lot recently because I've put Vaseline in to try and catch all the dirt and help the breaking in. And I don't know, it just maybe the Vaseline's leaked onto the stickers, or if that makes sense. No, it doesn't really, but I will say the Consta mod made a huge difference. And I think it was Cubic said it is the more important of the two mods to do. I wasn't willing to Florian mod this one. I might Florian mod a different Shengshou 4x4. I currently have my other one in pieces. I'm making a mod out of it, so but I prefer this cube a lot over my DaYan MF8, and I don't see me switching from this for a long time. And next, 5x5. I've been getting a bit more into 5x5 recently, and Megaminx, which I'll show you next. But and this here is a Shengshou 5x5. I still have not like, this is still out of the box, unlubricated, you know, all that. Really at the moment I've just been working on refining my techniques, like getting centers and edge pairing. I'm finding a lot easier. I'm just like, I'm not slicing back as much, I'm just pairing up edges and then swapping them, and then I'll, yeah, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but I recommend the Shengshou 5x5 over the V-Cube. It's like $10, whereas the V-Cube's like 30, and this is amazing. Well, V-Cube's 30 euros actually, not dollars, but still it's cheaper. It's a better size than the V-Cube was. The V-Cube's slightly bigger, but I do prefer it a lot. The middle layers are sensational on this, but the outer layers, they can catch if you're, you know, if you're not used to the cube. So and the catching on the outer layers can result in these corner centers and like popping out and or twisting, and that can be quite annoying. But overall, it is a very good cube. And now I'm going to show you how my turning sucks. And yeah, actually, I think this is the main problem I found with the Shengshou right here, and it is incredibly difficult to get it back. There we go. And now I have no idea where I was in the algorithm. What's this? J-prime. Yeah, so I'm not the fastest at 5x5, but I'm getting there. I've taken about a minute off my time since I made my 5x5 review, so I'm getting faster, but I need to replace the stickers on these. The green is not fantastic, like most Shengshou colours, but I can't remember if I have stickers coming for these. I think I have stickers, actually. And final cube. This I've also been getting into a bit more recently. This is a Megaminx. This is the DaYan Megaminx, obviously. This is the black version without the ridges. I haven't tried the one with the ridges, but this one does fine for me. Like, the stickers are fairly decent quality. Like the red, you can see there's kind of something has gotten under the red sticker there. It almost looks like a yellow sticker, but it's not, because the yellow stickers haven't chipped. There's here, this sticker's kind of over the edge of the piece a bit. Overall, it's a very, very good cube. Turns well. Corner cuts. I do have I think it's a QJ Megaminx, but which is smoother than this, I will say that, but it's kind of like the Shengshou 2x2 and the V-Cube 2. The Shengshou is smoother, but the V-Cube cuts corners like so much easier than the Ghost Hound or Shengshou or whatever the hell it is. I'm just gonna call it the Shengshou 2, actually. But yeah, the Shengshou 2 just doesn't cut corners at all, whereas the V-Cube does. So I use the V-Cube more. So that's the same deal with this. Whoa, and I dropped it. But I quite like the sticker shades on this as well. These are the stock stickers, obviously. The contrasting colours are quite good. There's the two blues. What else? The greens. White. Yellows, and the yellow and the creamy colour, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I recommend this Megaminx. I believe the Shengshou Megaminx is just as good as this, and also the MFA Megaminx version 3, I think it is. Yeah, version 3. But I prefer the DaYan Megaminx. I'm not very fast. I think I'm about 4 minutes on this. I haven't actually taught myself in a while on this, but again, just like the 5x5, I've been refining my method, so which is the important thing when you're trying to get fast. But anyway, they are the main speed cubes I use. Just to go back over my actual main speed cubes: V-Cube 2, black plastic 57 ZhanChi. Let's try and get them all the same. Shengshou 4x4 version 5. Shengshou 5x5. And a DaYan Megaminx. Any questions? Feel free to ask them, and until next time, see you later.